It is an exciting and great time to be a part of the historically Black college and university family. Yes, that HBCU family. But as an alum of the Hampton University, I can say it has always been a great time to be an alum of at HBCU. My name is Andrea Houston, and I am the founder, organizer, creative officer of the Showcase of HBCU and the founder of Education First Foundation. And since 2006, we have been providing youth in Jefferson County, Louisville, as well as Southern Indiana, all the way in Lexington and around the state of Kentucky, opportunities to learn about our beloved HBCUs. So today I invite you on a journey with me and some alumni and people who are representing corporations into the HBCU experience as we help you navigate opportunities within the application process of a historically Black college and university. So why do we have the Showcase of HBCU? Well, when I was a senior at Ballard High School, I knew I wanted to go to a HBCU, but there wasn't a lot of opportunities for me to learn about them. So in 2000, when I returned to Louisville, I decided that I wanted to create that space for young people who were like me, who were interested in HBCUs, who wanted to learn about the opportunities of HBCUs. Therefore, we created for you the Showcase of HBCU. And so when I decided to create the Showcase, I wanted to make sure that our students had everything that embodied a full conference for them to learn as they navigate their college journey, well, their college application journey. Therefore, we have always had our showcases at the Kentucky Convention Centers, both out at the fairgrounds and at KIC right downtown Louisville. So because we're unable to come to you right now due to COVID, we wanted to make sure that we provided you a smidget of what the Showcase experience is all about. The biggest win of having the Showcase of HBCU is to see young people with dreams come back as professionals doing what their heart desires. One thing I can tell you about my HBCU experience and what I've learned about alumni, the HBCU experience teaches you to be the game. Therefore, HBCU alumni are game changers, and they even elevate the game.
The Showcase initially is because it's extremely important for kids, young people to continue their education, those who want to, those who can, those who see the need and the value. And so we do all that we can to support them in that endeavor. We work with JCPS as the largest provider of education to young people in this city and also in this state. The importance and significance of HBCUs, in my opinion, is unmatched. Founded in the 1800s and have been educating the best and brightest in this country ever since. Even the current Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris, is a graduate of an HBCU, and that brought a lot of attention to the fact that, again, we can and have climbed to the highest heights in this country. We do it a little differently, not better, not worse. My opinion would be better, but different. And the thing is, it's all family. We're family within our universities, within our colleges, extremely tight relationships. But then we're also an extended family. HBCUs are like cousins. We fight amongst each other, but we're not gonna let anybody jump in that yard and jump on anybody else. So we also look at captains of industry, male and female. We're looking at folks that lead Fortune 500 companies. We look at folks that are inventors, that are scholars, that succeed in every endeavor, in every level of every organization. So it's a way to train people to do things a little bit differently and have an extremely high level of confidence and pride in who they are and what they do.
The importance of historically Black colleges and universities it's just dynamic. HBCUs have not only served as schools for higher education, but also as safe havens for young people of color who deserve the right to thrive and develop into the leaders that they're destined to become. They've molded generations of African American men and women, and to be honest, they've opened their doors and embraced people of other races and nationalities who seek an excellent education. I believe that they're important nationally and internationally because many people who are unfamiliar with HBCUs don't realize that our alumni have a connected network when it comes to our civic and professional lives. Our alumni are omnipresent and are well represented in sectors from education and politics to Fortune 500 companies. It also doesn't matter what university you may have attended. Once we discover a peer who's an HBCU grad, it's an automatic connection. The national impact is very important to our community. We have colleges and universities from the East Coast to Upper Midwest, Southern states, anywhere from Hampton or Howard universities to Kentucky State and Central State, Tuskegee and Southern, FAMU, and Texas Southern. More notably, alumni are leaders in many communities, whether it's public or private sector. We have congressmen and women. We have leaders who run corporations, and more notably, for our younger generation, you may hear the names of Felicia Rashad or P. Diddy. Those are individuals who are in the entertainment field who also attended HBCUs.
Why did I choose Florida A&M? I was recruited based on academics. Initially was not considering Florida A&M, and it was the best decision I ever made. I actually spoke with the dean of the business school. They sent a letter, hey, dear superstar, call us if you have any questions. So I called. She was not there. Spoke with someone else, got all my questions answered. The next week she called back and I'm like, yes ma'am, I spoke to Dr. Bradford and he answered all my questions. She said, I spoke with Dr. Bradford and I realized that. But the message said, you call for me. And that was Dr. Sybil Mobley. And I have patterned myself as a graduate based on that experience. So what I got at Florida A&M was an education and a set of experiences. I got nurtured, lifelong friends. I'm in contact with somebody, if not daily, absolutely weekly. And we're just family. But what happened there was they didn't accept any excuses. They understood that there would be challenges. They understood that there would be struggles. But again, our universities were founded in the late 1800s. What we're dealing with might seem strange, might seem odd, might seem repetitive, but we have many more opportunities than they had, and they fought through it, and they built those institutions. And again, I take an extreme amount of pride in just doing what I can. And with everything that I do, I still don't feel like I'm measuring up to what they have done and the foundation that they laid. So I have to keep doing what I'm doing, and I will as long as I'm able.
Central State was one of the best decisions. Attending Central State was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. It was a smaller school, but it was a good fit with students from all parts of the United States and from abroad. Many of the students I met on my first day are very close friends with me to this day. In fact, I'd say that we're more like a family. At the time, the university, when I attended it, probably had slightly over 5,000 students on campus and commuters. So again, it's very small. It's located in a rural village called Wilberforce, Ohio, which has a great historic relevance when it comes to the Underground Railroad and slavery and the AME Church. Our instructors were our extended family, and they stayed on us like stern aunties and uncles, making sure that we all succeeded. I learned to love Central State even more by getting involved in campus activities, by joining the Invincible Marching Marauders Auxiliary Corps as a Central Belle, one of their dancers. Because of that experience, I traveled to Europe twice during my junior year. I joined Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated and served as chapter president. And I was elected Miss Central State University by the student body and had wonderful opportunities representing my campus family. Now, my HBCU experience has opened doors for me that I never thought I would walk through. I'm so glad I went to CSU, and I hope that our future generations find the same love and admiration for whatever HBCU they choose to attend.